Welcome to the show, the Captain Show, the Captain Adam Shelton Show. And yes, in the headline, when I got rugged in crypto, I started to do these things. I started to do them. All right. Now, let me let you know the projects I got rugged it was projects I never talked about, like the bad rug. I'm talking about rug, bro. Like as soon as you put that money in there, that shit was gone. Okay, so yeah, I mean, and I was moving too fast. I was moving too fast. There was one project I got rugged because I had bought the wrong thing. So, prime example, I'll let you know. It was back in the Shiba days. So I was trying to buy some Shiba for a friend. It was for a friend, me. Okay. I thought I had the right contract address. I could spend $1,000 on the friend. And you know what? The contract address was a green damn Shiba. It was green. It was a green Shiba. Yeah. The honeypot came. Yeah, I'll tell you about that one. But one of the first times I got rugged, man, is that I was doing it for somebody else. And it was a favor. I was paying this person back on some things. $1,000 rug green Shiba. Because I was checking the wallet and then I was going to send it to him, right? I was checking the wallet. And I was like, I don't see this. You know how you have to import the contract address in the MetaMask? It was a MetaMask or Coinbase wallet. It was Coinbase wallet, right? So it was the Coinbase wallet. So I bought Shiba for a friend, $1,000. I put the contract address. I had the wrong contract address. It was off by a few digits. I was like, I bought it. I looked in Coinbase wallet. At that time, it was Coinbase wallet. I was like, I don't see it because I was getting ready to send it to him. I was going to call him. Hey, listen, bro, you got Shiba, whatever. Bro, it was a green damn Shiba. How I found out? I put that shit in there. I put the contract address inside Dex Tools. You know that search bar in Dex Tools? I copy and paste it like a lot of people do. Or Dex Screener, or whatever you decide to do. And I put that thing in there, bro. A damn green Shiba showed up. I was like, did he get sick? At first, I'm thinking the red Shiba got sick. I was like, maybe he got sick, vomit. I thought the thing got sick. I thought the red Shiba got sick. And so I was like, oh. So I clicked on there, and bro, it was nothing but sales. It was nothing but red. So it was, you're right. It was a honeypot on the wrong project. Yes, so yeah, you're right. Yeah, it ended up being a honeypot, yes. But I didn't know it was a honeypot because I was like, maybe he got sick. Bro, that money was gone. I went back. I was trying to sell it out. You know how it is sometimes when you see danger. I was trying to sell that out. I was like, sweat was coming. I was trying to sell it out. Nothing. I kept getting error messages. And you know how you can't call Shiba, you can't call customer service. Hey, Shiba customer service, can you reverse my buy? And that wasn't happening. So I sat there like this, like, damn, what do I do? I sat there for a few minutes, and it was early on in the process of me getting rugged. So the first time, one of the first time I got rugged, it was literally wrong contract address. So I learned to triple check. I do this. I triple check that shit. Okay. Check. I do a quadruple check sometimes. So I started a single, double, quadruple, quintillion, all that stuff. Check. Is this right? Okay, this right? Okay, this right? This right? Yeah, that's exactly what I did. So yes, so $1,000 gone. And you know, sometimes I sat down, I was like, how can I make this back? Okay, so I figured that, you know, it'll come back. It'll come back. So I let it go. So that was the first time for me to double, triple, quadruple, triple check. Okay. The second time I got rugged. The second time I got rugged. Listen, I don't even know how to break this down. Okay. Hold on. Let me look at the comments. Okay. What's up, Dave? Demo? What's going on? Oh, yeah. GR33N. What's going on? What up, Mark? What's up, Mark? Woo! Oh, no. X. Honeypot. Yeah, it was a honeypot. Yeah, it was the wrong contract address. What up? Yeah, typo. It's okay. It's okay. And I've been watching since Sheba Days. I appreciate it. Yeah, I know. Sheba Days. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Look at those Commander Army token up 460%. Out there hustling, man. No, I appreciate it. You know what? Even with these conditions, you can still hustle. You still can find some gems out there. You still can find some stuff out there, you know? And look at certain things. And I'll get to that in a few minutes in terms of kind of what I've been seeing in the market. And you can still get some traction. For anything, you can kind of set up before the boom. You know, just don't be buying blindly. All this, don't be buying blindly. Okay. So the other time I got rugged. Okay. So one of the first times I got the wrong contract address, it was a green freaking Shiba. That shit was green, bro. It was green. It was like a Shiba, but it was green. It was like, what is this shit? I was like, oh my God. And my crazy ass, I'm like, he was sick. He's sick. That's why. He's sick. Maybe he didn't feel very well. Oh my God. Okay. All right. So the second time I got rugged, I was like, you know how you go in Dex Tools, right? I was like, you know what? I'm going to play the game a little bit. So you know how you go to Dex Tool and you see all these new projects come in and come out, come in and come out, come in and come out. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play a little game. I got in there. I found the project that I actually, and to think about it, guys, I researched this project. Forgot what the name. What was the name? Something Turtle. It was back in the day. I put $50 in there. They wouldn't accept it. So I cut 50. Error. They would not accept it. I'm seeing buys flow in. It was no socials. It was no nothing. This was blindly. It was a something turtle, all right? And I was like, y'all put $50 and see what happens. It's literally gambling. I kept trying to buy this damn thing. It would not take my money. I was like, 50. At that time, it was just Ethereum. So I was just trying to switch 50. So I'm like, I'm seeing these buys come in, buys and sales. They're not taking it. I restarted the computer. I sat there and looked at it. I watched Ninja Turtles. I saw Michelangelo and Raphael. I'm thinking it's a Ninja Turtle. It was like a turtle. Bro, I finally got in after restarting my computer one time. I don't know. I was just determined to see what this is going to be. So I bought it. All right. It was the right contract address this time. It was the right contract address. So I'm like, all right, okay. So I was starting to come up a little bit. That my $50 went to 100, 150, 200. That shit was climbing quick, bro. It was climbing. So it was turtle. It was really no research, by the way. It was not much research. Yeah, like a little website, you know, it was like a turtle walk. It was hardly any research. That shit was climbing. I was like, $50, $250, $300. I'm sitting here like, yeah, man, I gotta play. I wasn't gonna do any videos, anything like that, because there wasn't no information about it. It's just way too dangerous. So that shit got up to $800. And I was sitting there like, fuck, should I sell this shit? Oh, I already made it. And this is where I learned, guys, you can't be too greedy. Take your profits out. And I was too greedy. So I was like, $1,000, I'll take it out. So the shit was buying, selling. So you can still buy and sell. The shit got up to $1,000. I sat there like, nah, let's do $1,100. Go ahead and pay my mortgage for the month. That's what that's what I was thinking. I was thinking. So I start thinking like, instead of taking pieces out of this, instead of taking profit here, profit there, I let it ride on something I don't know much about. A fucking turtle. I'm being honest with this. It was a damn turtle. It had a website. It was bro. The website was just. It wasn't much of a website. They didn't even have a Twitter page at the time. They didn't have a Twitter page because they just got started. Well, it just got leased. They did have a website. I found the website, which was crazy and was kind of whack. So I'm like, 1,100. So I sat there 1,100. I was like, 1,200, 1,250. That's my final call. Listen, buys and sales was happening. All of a sudden, it got to about 12. Like my position got to about 12.10. I was waiting for 12.50. I was like, I'm taking it all out. Bro, the buys and sales stopped. It stopped. I'm like, something happened? And then all of a sudden I start seeing? Sales. They pulled the freaking liquidity. Because at that time, I was able to buy and sell. So I could have sold out 800, 900, 1,000, 1,150. Then all of a sudden it stopped. Like it was like you couldn't buy or sell anymore, really. I mean, at least I thought it was a glitch. Then all of a sudden, I saw the little, you know how they remove liquidity? That shit was, they pulled the liquidity out. So my $50 that went to about 12.10, gone. And I was like, well, maybe I could get some scraps. Because they pulled liquidity, but it was a little bit left in there. It was a little bit left in that jar. I was like this, like a honey jar. I was trying to get what was left. Well, maybe I could take a piece of bread and kind of mirror down the bottom of the honey. Maybe I can get about 12. Maybe I can get about $10, $12. That's what I was thinking, or something. Nah, they pulled liquidity, and then obviously that was it. There was nothing to take out. They pulled the liquidity out. And I was like, I got greedy. So the first time I didn't double check the contract address. Then was another time I was just too greedy on something that really, honestly, it just launched. It was moving very fast. All I found was a turtle website. And it was incomplete too. It was very incomplete. It wasn't a Ninja Turtles. It was just turtles. And but yeah, that was it. Hold on a minute. So it was like a turtle website, and then that was it, man. That was it. And my $50, and I was like $12.50. I was too greedy. I was way too greedy. So I got rugged on something I was winning. I put $50 into a turtle project that just launched and didn't have much information. I turned $50 to $1,200. My crazy captain ass could have took that shit out $1,000 and kept walking, but I got greedy. I was like, nah, let the pay for my rent, my mortgage, whatever. I was thinking like completely, because all I was trying to do was take 50 and then maybe, 50, try to take that 50, get 200 or something like that. That's what I was trying to do. That was originally my plan. Well, my thinking, I guess. But I got greedy. I was like, $12.50. 12.10, they pull the liquidity. I stood there like, what the hell? And that was it. That was it. That was it. They didn't even have a Telegram. How I found the Turtle website, I was just searching around Twitter, and Twitter had the contract. Twitter had the contract address, and they had the website, but that was it. Someone had posted it. That's why I found out about it. As I found out, I was just searching this. I was typing turtles and all this other stuff. I found it on Twitter. It was his website with bullshit. Website was this. It was just incomplete. So I was like, next time, not to be greedy, and obviously, just really not to be greedy. So the second time, well, I said the second time, but that time I was too greedy. I was way too greedy, and I should have took the money out. I should have took the money out. Oh, what's going on, Jordan? What's going on, Jordan? Yeah, I'm just telling you what I started to do. And then another thing, man, what I started to understand. Let me show you this as well. I got a couple more things to share with you as well. Another thing, guys, this is what I've learned too. This is another thing I learned. Okay, so another thing I learned is that CZ posted this the other day. Okay, well, today actually, and what he said was, he had said that, and if you guys didn't get this, he said, let me see if I can zoom this in. He said, too much money is spent chasing small, quick gains in crypto. Focus on ethical teams that are building for the long term. Big money is built slowly with stamina. And so on that note there, another thing I really learned and really start to understand is, if I'm going to invest more, it's going to be based on what are they doing. So a few projects I've been talking about with SWP, Saitama Wolfpack, also with MemeLink. MemeLink, that's another one there. Another one is Marbits. Marbits is another project there. Talking about even Mini Doge. These type of projects and there's other ones out there. They've got really good community and vision. They got good community and vision. And so even though the market is up and down, the community is still there. Obviously, everyone is talking about, hey, you need to buy this. Why is it low? Yeah, you're always going to have those guys in there because they're only looking at their bags. They're not looking at the duration. And so when CZ said this, it started made me thinking, and I'm still talking about community type projects. So I'm talking about community projects. Utility projects, it's a little bit different because it's really based off utility and community. But a project like Undo or, something like Avalanche, their utility is kind of leading the case, the leadership, and people are investing into the utility and what the vision of the project is. It may not be community as much, but it's based off what he said, the actually longevity of the project. But if we're talking about community projects here, you want to get stuff that's real community because they're going to be there. They're going to be there when things are down. Like the pump and dump. Like I saw one the other day. Someone the other day, it ran up to about 20 million and that shit went down to 700,000. That right there. Okay. Projects that's only just hype, it's a place for them, guys. I know you don't want to hear that. Projects like that, you just got to be extremely careful. Should you invest? It's up to you, but it's a place for it because it's designed for you to invest and to get out, usually. Or it's like I'm putting my but those also are projects as I put $100 in here. It gets up. I made my $300. I'm good. It's not projects to be greedy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a place for it. To me, I feel like it is a place for it, but just understand it could end anytime soon. It can. or come down. So it's nothing against that project because there's a place for it. It's like, all right, it's moving and shaking. I take my $100, make $300. Hey, why not? But it may not be designed. It may not be designed that $100 to get to 1,000. Well, actually, yes, you can. It may not be designed for the $100 to go to 5,000 for like 2 weeks or even past 2 days. It may not last 24 hours. Projects that still got this in here, those are projects you want to consider reinvesting when markets are down because the team and the community is going to continue taking that up. It really is. And look at certain things on projects. Look at something. What makes your project different that it's going to help you individually and as a community? Look at factors. So, prime example, SWP, I think, Saitama Wolfpack, the best thing about that is not only community, but it's the vision, what they're doing in terms of the cartoon series, the content. Also, I feel like the leadership is good and strong there. So I'm investing into the vision, the leadership, and community. Meme Link is a project where, okay, it's a crypto, it's a meme coin, but I'm investing because it's 92% burn. 92% burn. So I'm like, I'm 92% burn. Plus, they're coming out with the social media meme platform and games coming out there. And it's a good community and it's a good dev by Pablo Crow, somebody I know, a good friend of mine, and works really hard. So I'm like, all right. And they're partners with Ticker Trendy that I use all the time to really search for projects and search for things like that. It makes sense. So you're investing into like the vision. So, and if you look at a project like Marbit, same thing. Another another 2-bit is awesome. He's building this gaming platform on the Sunday races and quietly is building infrastructure in the background now for the future. So that means that more community members can really enjoy what's being built. So you're kind of building for you're investing into like what's being built and the community and the leadership. So so just look at certain factors in there. And so that's what I really started doing. Now, stuff that you know is gonna be a pumping up. Maybe just put a little bit in there. Don't put your nest egg. Just put a little bit in there. There's no need to go out like all in. The projects you want to go all in is and we're just talking about meme coins. The project is the community stuff. The other thing is mini Doge. What I like about mini Doge, heck, Solana reflections you're getting on every transaction there. The narrative is actually good because think about it. Every time Doge is mentioned, mini Doge may get a piece of that pie. So if Elon Musk said, hey, Doge, we're doing this, mini Doge may get a little piece of that. And Elon Musk has talked about mini Doge before. So the narrative is, and mini Doge is basically his son. So mini Doge so the narrative is there. It's just all about timing and obviously other things that rolling out. So it kind of makes, and you get a lot of reflections on every buy and sell. I think it's 4 minutes and 20 seconds. I mean, I got some that's like, damn, this song's coming in. So you kind of look at things that was your advantage in there. All right. So Pepe on the Pepe good for a dip on buy. Pepe is always good. Think about this. Pepe, there's certain projects. It's really never a bad time to buy. That's my opinion. I know everybody's gonna be like, hey, you need to buy. Listen, there's usually never a bad time to buy Pepe. I mean, because it's just not gonna go away. It's usually not a bad time. Even if it goes down, you're like, I know it. Now, here's the thing. Can you stomach the ups and downs in crypto, the volatility? So let me back that down. Let me back up. It's never a bad time to buy Pepe, in my opinion, unless it's just, no, it's not a bad time. In my opinion. because you can't. We all want to time the market and all that kind of stuff. I would say if you like the damn shit, get the damn shit. And then if it goes down, you can DCA. Bitcoin went down, add more Bitcoin. Exactly. So my thing is you always got certain projects, no matter what, I'm always going to make some room for it. You DCA, you HODL, all those type of things. XRP is another one. XRP is never a bad time to buy XRP, never a bad time to buy Pepe, it's never a bad time to buy Shiba, in my opinion. It's never a bad time to buy Bitcoin. It's never a bad time to buy Solana. It's never a bad time to Ethereum. There are certain projects, it's just never a bad time. And community projects like SWP, Marbits, all these things, MemeLink. It's really never a bad time. It's like, even if you got it at 2 million and dropped to 1 million, I mean, the community and leadership is still cooking. It may not be a lot of grease on those bacon bits, but it's still frying. And then in a couple of days, it goes up. It goes even higher than 2 million. So I think we all trying to time this shit. I think you look at the principles of certain projects there. If you like it, look into it. If you got it a little bit at the top, the only ones you need to fear on are getting the top on the ones that it's not a real community project. The pump and dumps. Those are the ones you'd be like, oh, those are the ones you should fear on. Fear on the ones that's not really a project. It's kind of a pump and dump. That's the one you'd be like, I got the top. Oh my God. But if you got a project, the community's banging, we out there putting content, got memes, we got videos and all that kind of stuff. And bro, what I'm tripping about? The market does go up and down. You know good well the market is going to go up. This week, the market is going to be green. Do we know what day? None of us really do know exact day. Nobody knows that. I don't care. Nobody really know. You can estimate it, but you know at least one day this week, you're going to get green. And so that's where you have your rewards there. So if it's like, oh man, I like Marbits, I like MemeLink, 92% burn. My God, that's a lot of burn. 92% burn is crazy. That's something you just buy and you just wait. You wait on it and you just keep DCA and adding. See, stuff like that, you just know, like, I can't get scammed out of that. Because if people comes in and buy it and dumps, I mean, they're going to be charged 4% tax on their way out. So I'm going to be like, listen, y'all tax. Same thing with SWP. They got a tax on there as well. If you buy this and leave, we taxing your ass on the way out. And SWP has a low supply too. They got a low supply too. It's like about 4% left to buy there. So I like it. I like it. But anyway, just look. So to me, certain projects is never a bad time to buy. You may have to wait longer for those gains, but a lot of us don't really know. You see a dip, you consider it. Just have little dollars on the sideline. Be like, you know what? I got little dollars on the sideline. And then you go ahead and react on that situation though. So for me, on good projects, it's never time to buy. Never a bad time to buy. That's just how I see it. Just being in the game long enough. Because you can't time, everybody trying to time the market, all this. Bro, if I like this shit, I'm buying it. Sure, I'm buying it. If I like this shit, I'm buying it. And I'm just going to DCA. Now, I'll wait on it. I'm not just going to overreact on it. But I'll wait on it. Like Pepe, I'm buying it. Here's my levels. Okay, here's where I buy it. And if it drops more, I'm DCAing in. So prime example for Pepe, since somebody brought it up. Let's say I got $500 to invest. All right. I love Pepe. So what I'll do, Pepe at this level is red. It's down. The community's still bullish. I see Pepe everywhere, including my bathroom, including inside my car, and including inside my... Pepe's everywhere. I see a frog. It's the damn Pepe. It was the damn frog jumping up a few minutes ago, or like an hour ago. I call it Pepe, start jumping and whatever. Anyway, I'll be like, all right, I put $200 in there, and it goes down, and I watch like a hawk. I watch it like a hawk, and if it goes down, I put another 100 in there. It goes down a little out, put another 100 in there. Because I know Pepe ain't going nowhere anytime soon. The mascot of freaking meme coin crypto. is freaking Pepe. You know how many projects or inspired projects has came from Pepe? The inspiration, even the ones that's no longer with us. The Bretts, that's from Pepe. I mean, think about it. Brett, like almost $1 billion market cap. That's basically $1 billion from Pepe. It's no Brett. There's no Brett or Land Wolf or any of those things without Pepe. Same thing with Shiba. Shiba inspired a lot of projects. Those projects will probably never existed if it wasn't the inspiration of Doge and Shiba in the very, very beginning. So to me, Shiba is not going well. Shiba is probably not the mascot, but it's one of the most recognizable meme coins of all times. If you say Shiba, everybody knows about it. Everybody knows about it. Hell, even Daniel down the road that doesn't even have a computer or a cell phone, he heard of Shiba. Oh, Shiba's ain't that the dog that everybody buys and it's orange? Actually, yeah, it is Daniel. Doesn't even have a cell phone, doesn't have a computer. Hell, he probably doesn't even lights in his living room. Seriously. So, and he knows about Shiba. I'm like, how do you know about Shiba? You don't have a computer, you don't have a laptop, and you don't have a cell phone, or even lights in the living room. But he knows about it. What I'm saying is, like, time in the market is, I stay away from that. I research the market, and I'm like, all right, XRP, buy it. I'll get it now. If it goes lower, I'll buy again. Because what happens there? Here's another thing what happens. You're trying to time the market. I'll go wait till it gets lower. The next day, that shit goes 10x, 5x. I've been there. Bro. I'm waiting, and that shit goes up. That shit goes up. Absolutely. So, okay. So, yeah, spinning facts. Oh, yeah, man. Absolutely. Spinning facts. Appreciate. No problem. I have some meme link and markets. Yeah, man. Good community. Good community. Solid. And each one of those has a dev that's done YouTube videos. So you can find who they are. You know you can't run from me. I'm just joking. But they both are building something beautiful. Beautiful. Yes, and it can't be Rug. He's absolutely right. It's a good project. It's there as well. That is a solid project as well. So that won't be Rug as well. So when I got Rug in crypto, another project that I got rugged at, and it was really, really bad. Okay, so I had $500. And I was like, you know what? If I find something that's inspiring for me to like, I'm going to do this. Okay, so this project here is I was talking to the actually dev. Now, the thing about this one was I was getting ready to talk about this project. So I talked to the dev and the team, and I was like, all right, I'll put $500 in this. Bro, project got released, and I was like, I'm going to talk about it because I just invested into it. I didn't take any money, anything like that. This one was like, I'm just going to go ahead and talk about this. So I put $500 in this because I was like, yeah, I want to be a top wallet, bro. I want to be a top, bro. It was a utility project, all right? And nice website and had all the bells and whistles in terms of, it was shiny. Everything was shiny. Wow. I put $500 in this. It got released. Not too many people knew about it. All right, put $500. I was like one of the top ones. So he was like, man, I get you entry, bro. I get you entry. So I got the entry for this one before it launched. I was a top 5 wallet, my $500. So that was the deal. It was just entry. Like, bro, I mean, if you could just talk about it. I said, no, it was entry. So I bought into it and it was going up. So my $500, and this time I kind of learned from the last one. Don't get greedy. I got learned from this one. Bro. All right. So when I'm $500, I was like, you know what? I'm going to get ready to start talking about this. So I started doing research. I started getting the thumbnails, everything together. Me doing like this. Oh, $500 to $2,000. One of those things. The Macaulay Culkin deal. And right when I was getting ready to do the video, it was gonna be like, listen, I invested my own money, $500 to $2,000. As I was getting ready to do the video, it rugged. It rugged. I was literally getting ready to do the video. It rugged. Now, I was thinking maybe it was like a glitch. So I started recording myself, bro. Now, my $500 is there, but I'm doing this. I'm getting ready to film on entry. So I didn't take any money on this one. I didn't take none. I just got entry, $500, whatever. That shit rugged. And the first time I figured out it got rugged was the X page. You know how when a project really gets rugged, the X page, well, at that time, the Twitter page was, this does not exist. I'm like, does not exist. So I'm like, well, maybe it's a glitch. So I started doing a video, and as I was talking about, it's like, yeah, guys, this was at this market cap, and then I'm like, hold on. This doesn't, while I was recording, the shit rugged. Thank God I didn't post that. But it rugged right when I was doing it. So I stopped the recording. I was like, boom, boom, boom. And I got on there. Telegram was deleted. You know how it is? Telegram deleted. It had the delete account. You know how you go in Telegram? And that's like one of the most, oh my God, the hardest thing to take. You see delete account. I saw a delete account, bro. I saw it. And then I went back to Twitter. That was gone. The website was gone. It had what did it have? It just had an error, like an error message on there. So website, Telegram, Twitter was gone. So then I checked Dex Tools and Dex Screener. They pulled the liquidity. So my $500 was gone. And it was a project I never talked about. I didn't get a chance to. My $500 was gone. And this one is like, I wasn't going to be greedy. I was going to I'm going to take it out, And I got distracted because I was doing this video. I was letting people know, get in, all that stuff. And it was something. Yeah, it was something. Yeah, it was. Yeah. So, man, that one hurt, man. And you never could find them. It was early on, guys. It was early on. I mean, obviously now I'm like really looking at this stuff. But yeah, man, it was like right I was recording, the shit was going fucking black. That shit went black. While I was recording, I was like, hey, it's a video. I was like, hey, check out this project. Look at the website's done. Okay, check out the Twitter page. The Twitter page says does not exist. Oh, let me check out the Dex tool out. Oh, they pulled the liquidity, and now it looks like a honeypot. Oh, I mean, all these things was gone. Like it was happening real time recording. So, but yeah, man, that was that happened. It was, it was it wasn't a good feeling on that, and it was I blame myself because I was rushing, and so a lot of bad people. Yeah, man, the guy was gone, man. His name was Skip or something. Skipper, God, what his name was, man. Something, I think something Skip, man. But anyway, that was so yeah. So it's a lot of bad people, man. A lot of bad people. I was trying to do him a favor. I was like, I didn't accept anything. I was like, yeah, I got injury. So so now I kind of wait a little bit. See, now I kind of wait. I'll be like, I'll sit there and wait. I'll be like, if I knew, I kind of wait a little bit because sometimes, man, I wait. That thing gets launched, I'm waiting, and I'm just checking certain things because sometimes it go up and come down. when it comes down, that's when I consider moving in, because it's like, if I'm trying to get it at launch, I'm looking for that pump, and I'm looking for it to retract some, and then I'm looking at the sentiments. I'm seeing the sentiments of the community, the sentiments of the actual project itself. I'm looking at wallets. I'm looking at certain stuff, because it's going to come down. Every project comes down. There's no project. Hell, Bitcoin is the biggest one of them all, and that shit's down right now. It's down. So people say it will not be a retraction. It will, bro. You're just telling yourself. It's everybody come down. You come down, but you know what? You go back up too. You have a day where things are like, it feels down, but then it never stays down for a long time. It comes back up, and then it's like we forgot that we were down. So I think that the best way, man, is to kind of stay even keel. I know it's hard sometimes, because you look at yourself like, oh fuck, I'm down 500%. Yeah, you be doing like that. You're one of those things, and it happens. But you just got to stay in this thing. Sometimes you gotta the projects that's going to help you is those community. It's going to be the real ones, bro. The real ones, like the real community projects where everybody's down, but you're still pushing, you're still trucking, and those are the ones that's going to matter the most, man. Or if it's not a community project, if it's something like an Avalanche or something like an Ondo, which I think they do a really good job, or Lingo, something like that, where you don't see the community, you just see progress. Even though it's down, you see progress. Then you just know, I feel kind of good about what Ondo is doing. You look at the partnerships, you look at the Twitter page, the website. So you're like, they're down 12%, but shit, this is coming in the next couple of weeks. Like Lingo that I'm involved with, I'm not worried. I'm not concerned about it. It's down, like a lot of RWA projects are down, but what's coming is straight bullish, bro. It's straight bullish. So I'm like, I'll hold this. I have no plans of selling my Lingo. Lingo or Ondo and things like that. I have no plans, at least right now, because not until the bull projects like that. Nah. So, stay strong. Yeah, man, it's good. Yeah. Oh, yeah, man, bro. It was like I learned. So then I started doing this instead. I started double checking. I started looking like the ones I'm looking for long term. I'm looking for long term sentiments in projects like, say, Thomas Wolfpack, SWP, Meme Link, even Mini Doge, any Marbits. I know I'm missing some, obviously. Of course, you got your XRPs and your Shibas and your WIFs. They gonna be around, they already big and knocking people around. But I'm talking about the low cap projects that gives people the chance of making those big gains. I like low cap projects there. They are risky, yes, and they are low. However, the upside is absolutely insane. It's easy to talk about somebody that's $1 billion market cap because Planet Safe and all this other stuff. I get it. For me, I don't really play it safe. Like, I'm not a too play it safe type person. I know you may not want to hear that. I'm not. I'm more of a risk taker. I'm going to take a look at a SWP and like, damn, $1 million market cap, good community, good vision. This thing could probably go to about 10 million, 20 million. And now I just trying to be careful in terms of investment and stuff like that. Or something like Meme Link. Like, hey, Meme Link, they burn 92% of the supply. No, it's not necessarily WIF that's 400 million, but it could be a WIF one day. Or SWP, St. Thomas Wolfpack, could be a Pepe one day. It could be that type of sentiment. But you got to think about it. All those projects started from nothing. I covered Shiba from, the early days when that shit was, when a lot of people didn't know about it. Remember, I told the story that a friend of mine told me to buy Shiba when it first got out. And I refused because I was looking at projects that was already had the audience. They already had their millions. Cardano, which I like. I was a Cardano guy. I was an Ethereum person. I was XRP. it's easy to talk about those projects because they're already there. But a lot of people don't like to start from the bottom. They don't like to grow up with one. And to me, that's how you make your gains. XRP was not even XRP. I bought XRP when it was like 10 cents. Now it's like $2. Now they had a growing community then, but it was nowhere near what it is now. I bought XRP when it was 10 cents. I was like 10 cents back in 2021. 10 cents, bro. Yeah. XRP was one of my first projects I really made some gains. That and VeChain, like gains. I had Bitcoin, Ethereum, but I didn't have like a ton of, at that time, like a ton. I had some, I did. But I backed up the truck a little bit on XRP and VeChain. But I didn't do it on the memes. And if I would have did it on the memes, I would have done better. But I didn't listen to my friend. He was like, bro, look at some of these low cap memes or low cap utilities. That's how you're going to make your X's. Your X's. But my crazy captain ass, I was like, listen, I'm going to play it too safe. And I'm not telling anybody what to do. I'm looking at basing on, that's how you can really build something. Because it's easy to jump on a Pepe bandwagon. I'm Pepe for life. But so is a lot of people. Ouch. So absolutely. But I made the most money, I'm telling you, from low cap positions. It wasn't from your top 100 you saw on CoinMarketCap. It was not. I made some money there for it. Why do you think I like Lingo? Lingo's like 20 million, bro. But they want to be the leader in RWA, and I believe they will. Real-time rewards asset. Shit, get that shit at what? 15, 20 million? Lingo gonna be $1 billion, way over $1 billion market cap in less than a year. I like Ondo and I like some of those, but I like Lingo's low cap and they give rewards. I already got a reward. I got an Amazon gift card. It's about holding Lingo. I'm like, y'all just need time. They just need time in the market. It's still kind of new, that kind of thing. So I'm like, I'm willing to wait. And they legit, I like them. I mean, it's down. I get it. But the upside is crazy. Imagine, think about it. You get in at 1 million and that shit grows to 10, 20, 30, 40 million. Bro, all you need is one. I've always said this. Yes, you can apply for XRP and Pepe, Shiba. Those are the easy things. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's safe. That means you don't get all this. I get it. But you're not going to make no X's off that unless you got that shit from the beginning. The people on XRP, the reason why, they got that shit in the beginning. They got that shit in the beginning and they're just holding and adding. But somebody who does that, somebody now buying that, they got to buy so much to get the gains. Now, they may buy it because they love the community. They might like the technology. I kind of do. But if I'm talking about gains, if I'm strictly talking about gains, that you're going to have to buy a lot of it. The time to buy XRP when it was like, for the X's, for the gains, was like 10 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents, 50, yeah, $2. I'm going to have to back up the truck. A lot of people don't got all that. I know that. So that's why Shiba and Pepe are so big, because a lot of them got it early. So they kind of grew up with it and they see the gains, they see the ups and downs, and they've been around it and they're familiar with it. But I'm telling you, what crypto does, it does give you another chance if you're willing to take the chance and the heart for it. It does. A lot of times be like, I got scammed 2 days ago. I'm not going to take that. And they don't. They just go back to where it's safe. I'm just saying, if you look at real community, and if you look at real vision of that community, of those projects, those are the ones you want to put your money into, because those are ones you can see real X's. Maybe not today and tomorrow, but down the road. Because I tell you, the ones that's in the top 100, they started from nothing too, guys. They just the shit now, but they went through some shit back. Look at the chart on Shiba. listen, man. Let me tell you, guys. I mean, cause we forget this. We forget this. We're like, we forget this. We forget it because the reason why we forget it is because it doesn't exist right now. It's almost like you forgot where you came from. I ain't forgetting where I came from. Man, thank you, Shiba. Thank you, Shiba. And for me, I ain't gonna badmouth any of these projects. I'm like, listen, it made a lot of people money and got a lot of people in here. I ain't bad on anybody. Hell, that's me. But let me show you guys. You know, when in doubt, zoom out. Let me show you the tough times. So let me show you. So this is Shiba. You see that line? You see that line? Let me for the people in the back. Let me show you. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Kind of reminds me of In Living Color. And do what you want to do in living color. Okay, look, tough times, bro. Tough times. This is some shit right here. It had 6 million volume, 2 million volume, no volume. Oh, let me go back. There was a day there was a day it had no volume. There was a day Shiba had no volume. It was a time Shiba had no volume. That means not one sale. I mean, not one buy. They probably didn't have any sales either because nothing happened. So we forget about this because we see what it is now. I remember on this shit. No, at that time, I was told to buy it, and my crazy ass was like, I'll go buy some more Cardano. Cardano, BJ. That's all. And my friend would tell when it had zero volume, that's when my multimillionaire friend was telling me to buy it. And I was like, nah, I'm fighting them, bro. I wanted to fight him on the phone. But I finally did at the end of December. At the end, finally, and I didn't even buy much. Anyway, I didn't even buy much. I mean, because I'm going to show you another one here. We just forget about where these things are from. And I'm not telling you to go out there and buy the lowest cap with no volume. I just want you to think about, we all started with nothing. We all started with nothing. So I'm going to show you another one. You see, your big friend Pepe. You know Pepe. I see at time. But let me see if so like that it won't let me back it up. Let me back that up. Back that up. Okay. So even that Pepe at one time was only 40 million volume. Only. If I go back more, hold on, I saw 1 million. I saw 1 million. It was one. I saw 1 million. I can't go back because it won't let me. Because I see 1 million. Yeah, 1 million. I can't land on it. Right now, Pepe's volume is 562 million. In these conditions. And I saw one. I can't go. Let me see if I can do it. Let's see if I can do it. I saw 1 million here. It won't let me go. It's 1 million. But anyway, yeah, I saw 1 million. 1 million volume. Pepe was 1 million volume at one time. I see it won't let me. It's 562 million in these conditions. Obviously, when we go, that shit will be way over $1 billion volume in 24 hours. In 24 hours, 1 million. And when Pepe got released, people were saying scam. That shit went up and down. It was a lot of shit going on. If you go in the Pepe Telegram, it's just a zoo in there, bro. All it needs the kangaroo and the lion. It's a zoo. People trying to scam people. People buy. It's just a zoo. It whips too. Dog with hat too. It's because people are trying to get what they didn't get before. So, OT Token's coming out with the movie on April 24th. It's got William Dafoe in the movie. It's early as hell. 11K market cap plus. Doge Commander was on almost 500%. Okay, OT Token. Okay, 11K. Early. All right, thanks for the shout out. OT Token, man. OT Token. So it's something to take a look at. So that's a token maybe to take a look at, and just get a feel on that. But 11K maybe a really low, maybe too low. But anyway, but obviously it's one of those things to kind of see. But I will give OT Token some credit. Everyone started out with 11, 10K. Everybody started out with a low K. Hell, I just saw Pepe was 1 million volume. That thing is 562 right now. In these conditions, imagine what it was like we hot. That thing's like $1 billion, $2 billion volume. I'm telling you. So listen, I'll leave you guys with this, is that I think just consider a balance, because when I got rugged, I learned a few things. First of all, make sure the right contract address. Second of all, and make sure it's not a green Shiba, make sure it's red. And if it's green, make sure it's a real green Shiba, because a lot of different color Shibas out there, and some of them did some stuff. None of them really did much, in my opinion. You had a purple one, you had a blue one. Just stick with the one you know of. And then the second one is just wait a little bit. Sometimes aping in may not be the best. Maybe just kind of look and then ape. Kind of look around and then consider aping in. Because sometimes it's, things go up and come straight down and then go back up. So that's what I kind of learned about it. But when I did get rugged, I was like, if I'm putting more money into something, it's going to be stuff that I can see something solid. Now, if it's a pump and dump, I'm like, $200. I may be looking to exit it out here very soon. But the thing what I also learned is don't get too greedy, because I got really greedy on the one I told you about where I put $50 in this, and my goal was just only $200. But as it was going up and was going up fast, I kept changing my plan. So I was like $200, $500, $800. And then I said $1,250, go ahead and pay my this will just pay my mortgage or rent, whatever. It didn't get to $1,250, it got to about $1,210, and it rugged. And so I learned you can't be too good. Just get little foul tips. Don't always go for the home run. Just go for the single. Go for the double. Hey, single, man, you're on base. So I mean, you may not always get the home run. Sometimes you'll get the home run, man. Sometimes you'll get the home run. But a lot of times it's just like a good double. Beep. Good double, a good single, maybe of a bunt. It was a little profit, a little bunt. And you slid the first base. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes you get a triple in that. Triple, hell, home run, maybe in the RBI, because maybe you helped somebody else out. He brought him in too, and he made money, or she made money. Got a couple of RBIs. Yeah, my people made the money that you know of. And then you're like, hey, a couple of RBIs, I got on third base and that kind of thing. So all right. But I'll leave with this guys. Just pay attention in the market. You'll be just fine. All right. And playing it safe is good, but you don't make the X's playing it too safe. You just make what you make. And I'm not saying risk. just be more of a calculated but smart risk. Don't be out there and like, I'm going to put 5,000 to, to a worm turtle worm project, but maybe put $500 on SWP, put $500 towards Marbus, put $500 towards Meme Link, put $500 towards, Mimidose, $500 towards Xen, something like that. So $500 towards Bull Run token. Because hell, Steve ain't letting that thing go. I think Steve Rocket Crypto, that guy, Bull Run for Life will probably be there. And literally, when Dorothy Gale comes back to her, I really feel like Bull Run for Life will be there forever. Hell, the freaking liquidity is locked forever, like forever. So certain projects, they're just not going to go anywhere. Like they're just never going to go anywhere. But it's okay to invest into the bigger projects. I'm not saying that. I think it's good. I mean, I have. But if you're trying to make real X's, you have to look at low cap or even mid cap projects, because the ones that those are the ones you got to pull a lot to get some back. Not saying you shouldn't, but you're like, instead of an undo, look at something that's building similar to that, that's low, but has the potential, but you can put a little bit in there, reserve all that. So if it does go up, yeah, I ain't saying put anything to undo, but I mean, that ship is sailed, bro. Unless I got in early. Now I may get undo because I like the technology. Now it may be a different vision. All I'm saying, if you're trying to make gains, no. But if you're getting for the technology and the community and all that kind of stuff, then yes. So absolutely. So and Vault's been around for a long time as well. I remember Vault got to 100 million at one time. That was crazy. I was like, whoa. So Vault's another project that doesn't seem like it'll ever go away. Like they're everywhere, man. It's everywhere. They're doing the good things, the community and everything. So but that's what I learned, man. And I think it's very easy to jump on. It is, because we as society likes what we're familiar with, and I get it. And I'm look at the low cap gems, bro. I look at the low cap. 250. 250 million. Real? Oh yeah, it did. It did. I'm sorry. It did get to 250. God damn. Woo. Damn. And right now it's just, it's down, but shit, they've already done it before. So, it's down. That means they've done it before. But I'm telling, I look at the low caps, man. I really do. I look at them. I look at those. And because all you need, if you're trying to get gains, and I gotta put that on there, because some people are like, well, I'm not trying to get gains. I just like the community. Then that's fine. That's fine. But if you're trying to get gains, you gotta find these low cap good gems. And I'm sorry, you may get rugged. I'm sorry, you would, yeah. But the only how you get rugged to me is the ones, and they're not real community, they're just like, listen, we only here for a few hours. We ain't here for a few. They ain't gonna tell you, of course. We ain't here for a few hours, and some of them, I don't know. I'm thinking like longer, but it's like, I'm only here for a few hours. Get in, get out, take those profits, and then move that into the low cap gems that So you got one that's only gonna be for a few hours. You take that $500 profit, you put that thing in SWP or Meme Link or anything like that. Put that in that, bro. Some people, I'm gonna put it right in Bitcoin, but then it's gonna take forever to see any gains from that, unless, no, ain't no unless to it. If I put $5 in Bitcoin, it gonna take a minute to get some profit from that. It's gonna take a minute. Not a real profit. Yeah, you may get to 1,000 or 1,500, but if I put that $500, let's say like SWP, that's $800,000 market cap, and that shit goes to 5 million, which it definitely can't. or into Vault or to any of these up, bro, man, you're talking crazy games. And it really it only went to a few million. So that's the upside, but I think a lot of it's if that's the upside on it. So I love low caps. I mean, I really look at more. I look at them more than higher caps. That's just me. Now I still like my high caps, Shibas, and things like that, of course. But see, I also like the low caps because the people who miss those higher caps. There's a ton of people miss that. Or if they invest into the higher caps, they didn't get enough. They ain't get enough of that. They're like, I got Pepe, but they ain't get enough. And it's kind of like I can add more Pepe, but I ain't gonna see the gains I want unless this thing goes nuclear. It will have to go nuclear. So, but just have a balance. Have your high caps, have your mid caps, and have your low caps. Just have a balance in your portfolio, and you'll be just fine. Don't get all low caps, but I don't know if I will get all high caps either. So just kind of like a balance in there somewhere. I have more low caps than high caps. That's just me. I do. Because to me, I don't. The reason why, because to me, I don't need a ton of high caps because I already know. Let's say I have XRP, Bitcoin, and Solana. I mean, they gonna carry me in Ethereum. They gonna carry me. I'm good there. I'm good. Now, these next 4 or 5 is low caps. Out of these 5 low caps, I just need 1 or 2 winners out of that. Like really big winners. Because the high caps is just it's for stability. They ain't gonna rug, obviously, but I'm not gonna get the great gains unless I got in early or I got so much of this. I mean, I'm talking about I have to get a lot of this. So, but it's good for stability. I use it for stability because I know it's not going to rug. I know it's still going to keep me in the game. And I also know that it's going to be around and they're always building. Solana is always building. Ethereum is always building. XRP is building. Bitcoin is building. So me, those 4 there are probably the ones kind of that stability. And throw in Shiba in there. And throw Shiba in there. And probably throw Shiba in there. Throw Shiba in there as well. And then these other 5 is the ones that like, I love the communities, low cap, potential, building, burns are high, supply is low, that kind of stuff. Because I'm like, all it takes is really something, and it's going to happen if you stay in the game long enough. It's going to catch on fire. So that's what I look at, and I think my style may not fit a lot of other people, and that's fine. It don't, but I'm just gonna be honest. If I talk about Undo and XRP all the time, I mean, I'm only talking to the people that got in early at it that want to see gains, and that's fine. But I want to talk about projects also that has the great potential of going up. I understand it is. I kind of want to talk about them both. I like talking about both of them. Because XRP is simple. Like everybody I go to XRP and it's 1,000 people watching it. What did he say? What happened? And that's fine. And that's great. But that's good. But it's like I talk about XRP and I own XRP, absolutely. But I also want to find the next. Now I ain't gonna start finding the next XRP because it's not another XRP. It's not. But a no low cap project that has potential to get up to the market cap like XRP. Because it's not another XRP. It's not another, some of these projects, it's not another Pepe. I mean, you can find a squirrel and cover it green, doesn't mean he's the next Pepe. It just means it's just a green squirrel that's just hopping around like a frog. So, but it's all about having that balance because right now there's a lot of fear in the market. People are freaking out, and I don't know why. But I think it's just a sentiment. I think people follow the sentiment, and I'm like, business is still business. I mean, these projects are still there. They're just lower. And I mean, it's crazy that Extreme Fear is 17 right now. That's insane. And I'm just like, do you feel extreme? Let me show you this for a moment. I just got to show you this. I know I'm kind of going over time. Think about this. Now, do you feel extreme? Are you extreme fear right now? I think I don't feel extreme fear. I don't feel fear. I kind of feel I don't feel extreme fear. Because that says I think I feel optimistic because I'm like, why in the hell am extreme fear? I don't feel like now my portfolio feels it. The portfolio says it. But I'm like, I mean, shit, I was able to wake up and have breakfast and go to the beach. I was able to do regular things. But it's like, man, like you make your money in extreme fear, bro. That's another thing. You make your money in fear and extreme fear. You make your money there as well. And there you go. I just see a buying opportunity. and that's what I'm talking about, guys. This is what I'm talking about. Project like SWP is why you buy SWP. This is why you buy SWP. Because when things are looking extreme fear, when things are looking like that, you still have the community saying it's an opportunity. That's why you buy projects like SWP, because real community, real vision. Because even though it's down, well, the market's down. The market overall is down. That's why. That's why. And you're saying, I'm not waiting for the real bull run. That's right, Daniel. That's right. Absolutely. Oh, Dan, you're not fear. Absolutely. You're not going to be scared. No fear. I'm excited. I'm with Coffee with Steve. It's actually, I am excited though, because, before fear, that's when you get moon. Extreme fear? Think about it. What comes after extreme fear? You can't go no lower than extreme fear. You cannot go any lower than extreme fear. So this is the time. Low cap gems, the Marbits, the SWPs, the vaults, the mini doge. I'm just naming them some. The meme links, the Marbits. Those are the projects that born for life, because Steve ain't gonna burn it down. I mean, Steve gonna be there and listen. Steve may have that thing is gonna be around for like 5,000 years. His kids are gonna be like, "Born for life." Anyway, but you can't go no lower than extreme fear, guys. A 17. I mean, I'm just trying to think. Look at this for a moment. It's extreme fear. When the last time we've been 17? I'm trying to figure this out. Have we been this low? Let's see. This blue. Okay, this orange is okay. Guys, look at this. This is why I believe this is going to go super up. Look at the orange. If you see the orange, that's the CMC Crypto Fear and Greed Index. So that's what we're following, not the silver one. The silver one is just the Bitcoin price. This 2023 and 24 was really the bear. They were still 35. The lowest we've been was 30, and that was last year. We have not been 17 and 21. We have not been in that situation. And in over 2 years at least. Look at 2023, the lowest has been was 38. The lowest, the fear index, this is CMC index, fear and greed index. The lowest was 38. Okay. The lowest in 2024 was 30, 35, no, 30, yeah, 30. The lowest in 225, which is really the cycle, is the bull run cycle, bull run year, supposed to be 17. And I'm like, you get a 17, the 90s is coming, baby. Because we reached 90 status. I think we reached 90 status in 2024. Yeah, we were at 92 around this time last year. We reached 92. We're freaking 17. And the fear of recession, yeah. But was there fear in a recession in 2023 and 24? It was a fear in recession then too. It was a fear in recession in 2022. There was a fear in recession in 2023. There's been fears, all that. So I'm just thinking, you're right though, but it's been fears there. I mean, it didn't really announce that it happened. Didn't say we're in a recession. It wasn't just saying that. It wasn't announced like that. But I'm thinking like, we're 17. Extreme fear. Well, how low can we go? How low can we go? Yeah, we can go 11. We go to freaking 9. Can you imagine that? You're 9. People that damn scared. That means you're so scared you can't even walk outside your house. Oh, screw up. Extreme fear means, to me, when I see extreme fear, it's literally you're holding your dollar and you're doing this. You're shaking. This is extreme fear. This is extreme fear. That's extreme fear. Extreme fear, you're shaking all the time. That means you see a crypto. Hell no. What is Bitcoin? It's Ucoin. It's Ucoin. Ilcoin. Extreme fear is like this. And I'm 17? Are you kidding me? We're this freaking scared. Scared of what? Scared of what? You lose. Okay, money goes down. So that means you're going to kill you? It's so, bro, the market always give you gifts. And the market's giving us gifts right now. You can buy anything right now, and later on, that shit's gonna at least give you some profit, at least. Because, my God, 17. How low can you go in extreme fear? There's no other. There's fear. Hold on, let me look at this one more time. There's fear, and then extreme fear. We're in here, bro. We're down here. We're down in this shit. We're in this. And I'm like, how low? You can't go no lower. It's almost like yeah, so extreme fear is an F, fear is a D, neutral is a C, greed is a B, and extreme greed is an A. So if you're grading it from a grading scale, extreme fear was an F. We failing. Not really. I mean, the people are scared of failing. The fear is a D, so you're like, you're not passing, but it's still bad. Neutral is like, all right, C, okay. You actually passed the test, but it's kind of barely. Then greed is like everybody's acting nuts. Grandfather, grandma, you got Uncle Roberto. He's buying everything and dancing in the street. And extreme greed is just like people are like literally signing up for Lambos. People are like Lambos and, Corvettes, BMWs. People are already like putting orders down. Like, yeah, I take 2. That's how they figure. But extreme fear, there's no Lambos, there's no Corvettes, there's no BM, there's none of that. There's just food stamps and just hoping it goes up. It's funny though, we can go from being so scared to being so bullish in a day. Or 24 hours. Like it can just not you. I'm just saying the market. I'm not saying you are going from like, until like, I hate it. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the market really, wow, it's just crazy. And you're saying fear of recession, bro? They've been saying about recession for years. I've been here. We might be in a recession. It don't even matter what president it is. Each president has, these past 10 years, has faced, well, at least the last 6, 7 years, Biden and Trump has both faced the recession word. They both have kind of has been talked about. So I mean, oof. But extreme fear will turn to extreme greed at some point, because it just, you're not gonna, people don't stay fear for a long time. Eventually, a new season. And I've always said, I said, we need to get to the spring season. And we're here. We're in the spring. So to me, I feel like that's going to turn around. I think it's a new season. And it's spring. Is it spring? Is it today? Is the first day of spring? I know it'll be spring 4. Spring. Gonna be spring 4. I think that means it's spring, right? Spring 4, first day of spring. It says spring season starts Thursday, March 20th. I think it says that. Okay, so no, it hasn't. Spring season hasn't officially started. Okay, so basically, so spring starts March 20th, and then it ends March 20th. So yeah, we're almost there. Taxes and stimulus checks coming soon. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, it could be. I mean, especially if they're doing all this kind of stuff, and then that's going to help the market. I mean, because people are going to take it and buy stuff. They're going to buy crypto. I can finally buy Vault, with my $300. Yeah, but spring season, yeah. So that starts March 20th. To me, I feel like we're still in winter right now. I've always said we're in winter, so we're going to go through these ups and downs until we get to spring. And we're going to still always go through ups and downs, but it's a new season. It's fresh. Birds are chirping. The flowers are turning different colors. All of a sudden, the trees are saying, bye, man. Jump around, man. Spring season, you're in a different season. You're not cold. You're doing this. So you're not covering things up. You're like, it's getting kind of warm out here. Because right now we're still in the winter. I mean, yeah, like look, how long is winter? I mean, we're still in the winter season. Winter season 2024. So winter, winter season ends. Yeah, like it's still going on. Yeah, it's still going on. Technically, yeah. That's still going on. Winter season is, it's kind of odd. Winter in March though. But yeah, it's true. Yeah, it goes until like March 20th. Yeah, it's still winter. So we haven't had a 2025 season, like a full season, because we're basically piecing off 2024. And once we get to the season and all that, and then things will start calming down a little bit, people will start being crazy. I'm not sure if we'll see. Well, I shouldn't say that because things can happen. See, we say this and then somebody says something and the fear goes to like 12. Nobody really knows anything. I think we all try to be that person. You don't know. You're going by what you currently see. It's like energy. Energy changes all the time. One day I may want a steak. 1 minute I may want a steak. The next minute I may want pizza. I mean, it changes. Your taste buds changes. It can change. It can change pretty quick. But I just think we go by what we think, all this kind of stuff. But you gotta you still use all those projections because those are good. You still use all those projections because something to see and something to go by. But at the end of the day, it's not exact. It may not be exact, but it gives us something to look at. So definitely look at the projections. If it's chart predictions or analyst predictions or just news prediction, all that kind of stuff, take it in your own situation because it could happen. It may not happen, or it may be happening at some point because a 17 fear greed index is crazy. God, extreme fear. Hell, that's a rug right there. All right, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to the X and YouTube page. And I'll be back on today's Sunday. Be back on Tuesday. I think Tuesday. Maybe Monday night. But Tuesday I'll be back and we'll continue the conversation because I got more to share. Thanks for watching the Captain Show. I'll see you in the next one.